Welcome back. It is Monday, so that means we get to check in with our local CPA, Jeromy Bourque. Jeromy, thank you so much for joining us virtually today.
Happy to be here.
So we're talking about audits, specifically tips for people if they find themselves facing an audit. So what do you recommend people do in this situation?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing I always recommend is stay calm because it's getting a tax notice or any kind of letter from the IRS, without even opening it up. It kind of feels like, you're in traffic and the police lights are behind you. You kind of, even though you're doing nothing wrong, you feel like you're the guiltiest person in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely relax, read the letter, make sure you understand that if it's an audit or a review, there's different types of letters they'll send you guys. So make sure what year they're looking at, if they're requesting information or they're scheduling an audit, just be careful and read that so we can get organized beforehand.
And then two, how far back can they go in an audit?
Yeah, so they can typically go back 3 years. However, if they find what they call a substantial understatement of taxable income, they can go back actually 6 years.
Wow.
So that's why we always tell people to keep to 7 years of your information.
And so what do you do if you're a business does it matter if you are a business that accepts cash or check or card? Does that matter in regards to record keeping?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially, if you're a business that has sales tax requirements too, to keeping the detail of those transactions, like if it's an expense, keeping the invoices if it's over $60. And even when it comes to collections of your income, what are you collecting? If you're collecting sales tax, make sure to have that broken out from the gross collections, because that matters during a sales tax audit as well, which happens more often.
And I feel like you mentioned it in the beginning. You said stay calm. I feel like when people are handed an audit, like an immediate panic kind of sinks in. So if people think that they're in over their heads, should they hire a professional for this help?
Absolutely. Most of the time, hiring a professional is going to save you more time and effort and more money than it would be to not do that. And I also recommend, once you hire a professional, do not speak to the auditors directly. What you tell them is less is more, is what I tell people.
That is some great advice. And Jeromy, if people have any questions, how can they contact you?
They can call us at 337-362-5005, or they can reach out on our website, jbourquecpa.com.
Jeromy, as always, thank you so much for joining us to share these tax tips with our viewers.
No problem. Have a good one.
Of course, if you at home want to learn more, head to klaf.com. Right now, though, let's check in with meteorologist Adam.